And we are gathered here today once again. And I have something quite special for you guys. It's special because it's something that I don't talk about a lot. I know a lot of you like, well, Yoki, I know you say you're not a big AR fan and this, that, and the other. And it's nothing against the actual AR platform. I just prefer AKs. But today I am going to bring to you my AR builds. Now, these builds, some of them are based off of preferences and things that I wanted to see in my AR-15, and I do have one of them that I did find. I did meet a great gentleman by the name of JR that he had one already built, and when I visited one of the gun shows, and I actually got this one from him. So these AR builds, as you know, they're nothing that I bought from any store. They're not any, manufacturer specific or anything. Quite a few of them are based on what it is that, the builder was more interested in trying to get me to enjoy the functions of the AR. So that is what we're talking about today, and I wanted to share that with you. So first things first, how you guys doing today? Y'all good? I'm great. Thank y'all so much for asking. So let's get right into it. So let's talk about my first build. Now this build was actually built by Red Phoenix Defense, and it was more of that I want you to like the AR. So we talked about it. We talked about what it is that I wanted to see as far as the looks of it, what were my issues with previous ARs, things that I didn't like. So he pretty much touched on those specific points, and he really did a good job in making that come to life in this specific build right here. Now let's do a quick clear check. It is clear, there is no magazine, and the bolt is open, as you can see. And this right here is the very first official Yoki Sturrup Red Phoenix Defense AR-15 chambered in 223-556. We are running the EOTech on here, and first question was, what do you want it to look like? Color schemes, is it something that you are more interested in? Now, I wasn't really picky or specific on a color. What I was looking for was that battle worn look. I wanted something that had a look to it, that it had just been to war and it had been through it, and that is what he did here. So it was a black, and then it had the red undertones, and he did the brush finish on it that really brought out that red to make it seem like, it's starting to rust, but it's just not quite there yet. And I really like the look of it very much. Here we do have that M-LOK space, 3, 6, and 9. We do have a little bit of pick space on the front, the pick space at the top. As I said, we were running that EOTech on here. Now he did, well, let's go back to what my issues were with it. The issues for me were controls. For me, the controls on AR-15 were not really pronounced, and I wanted to have something that I didn't have to fish for, that muscle memory just took me to exactly where it was, and I didn't have to rub my finger on it and try to find it or anything. So that is exactly what he did here. So we do have very pronounced safeties on here. It's ambidextrous, so I can engage that on either side. And if you see this bolt drop right here, that is a quite big pronounced bolt drop, which I absolutely love. And if you take a look on this side here, we also have that very pronounced mag release. And also he went a step further and gave me those extended takedown pins. So these takedown pins were really, you really don't even need a punch tool to engage that or actually get those out. You can pretty much just pull them out because it does have a lip on here for you to do so. So he did pay attention to that detail 100% when I complained about the actual, the functions on it, or the buttons, or what it is that I'm trying to say. Now we do have an extended charging handle. This is a left side charger, which is fine. It's really not a big deal for me to charge from both sides because I am a right-handed shooter, so me engaging with the left hand is perfect. And it is quite personalized. So this is that Yoki Sturrup AR-15. As you can see here, he has Yoki Sturrup on that upper, and it says Yoke Gang on that lower, as well as the dust cover right here. It does say Yoki Sturrup. So that was something very nice. Now, another thing that we talked about was grips, and I would rather a rubberized grip, but he was like, you know, I'm gonna give you something a little different. And he went way different and gave me a skeletonized grip. I was not sure how I was gonna feel about it. In the hand, initially, I was pretty unsure when I was feeling it, but when I actually took it out and, you know, got me some few shots with it, it almost felt like it was an air-conditioned grip, because it is skeletonized, as I said, so it was allowing, you know, that extra air and breeze to travel through that grip. So I was not mad at all about that. We do have a stopper in here. It is adjustable, and I like it. I really did like it. I enjoy it. When I say this is a smooth shoot, absolute smooth shoot. So if you guys want to see this again, please drop that in the comments, and I will bring this so that you guys can, instead of me revealing it, actually give you, you know, the workings of it. We will get this out there and run it and have us a good time. Now I am running a sling on here. This is a 1-point sling. If I, you know, as I say all the time, if I wanted to run something a little different or a 2-point, I would just have to add an adapter for that, and it would not be a problem. But yes, my Red Phoenix Defense AR-15 chambered in 223-556. All right. Now up next, this one was not a build specific per se, but it is a build, and I met this gentleman named JR at a gun show that I visited, and he had this pistol on his table. And when I saw the round, this was when I was, you know, getting educated, you know, with different rounds and, you know, the functions and what they do and how they perform and all that good stuff. And when I saw that Beowulf round, I knew I had to have it. So this pistol has a 10.5-inch barrel. She is clear, bolt is open, and there is no magazine. Now, my Beowulf, y'all know, if y'all been with me, y'all know a lot about this monster. Now we're running the loopholes on here. Of course, you know, pretty standard looking. This one does have the standard AR functions on it, as far as the magazine release, the bolt drop, the safeties. They're not really pronounced. That it is how it comes. So this has a Aero Precision upper and lower on here. We have a crazy brake on the front and a lot of pick space. So these pick rail have been adapted to that M-LOK, as you know, we talk about too. So this has a lot of M-LOK space. So pretty much everywhere that you would like to put something, you have that ability to. And we do also have some key locks on here as well. So if you, I'm not a big fan of those because for me, they're a lot more difficult to actually adapt. But yeah, you have that option on there as well. Now the grip on here, it's not rubberized either, but it is textured, and I do have a finger groove on here, and y'all know I enjoy that finger groove. So when I held it to my body, I knew this was for me. I knew this was for me, and when I say this performed and showed out, I have harvested a lot of wild hogs with this, and I love it. Love it, love it, love it. If I had to say, it is very high in that favorite realm. So this is that 50 Beowulf, super nice. We're also running a 1-point sling on here as well. And if I wanted to, I could just get the adapter, as we all know. And the loopholes, I don't know if I said that or not. And again, this is from, it's the JRC Customs. All right, so now the next one that we are getting into, this is one of those, I want you to like it. So this is also a Red Phoenix Defense build. but this was going into a different type of shooting. I wanted to try long distance precision shooting, and he was excited. He was like, I can do it. I can do it. I want to do it for you. I am going to do it for you. Now, I do have the 6.5 Creedmoor in my Savage, which is a bolt action, and I didn't have a 6.5 Grendel. So what he did for me was he created this. Now, this is the official yoke game. This does cover his clothes. Let me drop that so we can open it and pull that bolt back so that we can do a visual clear, and she is clear. There is no magazine. This is the official Yoke Gang rifle. This rifle chambered in 6.5, I was gonna say Creedmoor. Grendel is beautiful. Now this one has an 18.5-inch barrel. It has a handguard. This handguard is 17.5 inches. We do have a flat performance trigger on here, which is great. 3.5 pounds. Is crisp and it's beautiful. And it also says Yoki on it, so that is a plus in itself. It does have the adjustable stock on here, again with that extended charging handle on here, and all of my functions are just like the original build that he built for me, which is that bolt drop, my safety, and my mag release. But color-wise, I just let him, you know, do whatever it is that he wanted to do, and he gave me almost like this camo look on there. But if you look closely, not only is it an 18.5-inch barrel, but it is an 18.5-inch fluted barrel. So look at that. And if you look closely, the barrel is engraved. It says Yoki on it. And on every inch of this rifle, it says Yoki. All over, all over. And I love it. That just makes it mine. For sure. Can't be confused, can't be, you know, nobody can say, oh, well, no. The name is on it, that's hers, this is Yoki's. And again, I love it. This have an Aero Precision upper and lower, and that 3.5 pound trigger is beautiful, beautiful. We're running the Striker Eagle on here, that is the Vortex. Now, this grip does have a rubberized texture, which he listened. A rubberized texture to it, which I love. And the charging handle is actually can be engaged from both sides. So this is an ambi left side, right side, and give you that performance. So yes, this is a very nice, I mean, look at the handguard. That handguard almost looks like a turtle shell. And just the colors of it all, although it has that camo look, that turtle shell look, the colors and everything just puts me in the mind of that beautiful turtle. Now, smooth. This is smooth as hot oil. It is such a great, nice shoot. Now, I've only shot this from the bag, and I can absolutely appreciate every single thing.
You got a hold with that too.
Yeah, I do, but I wasn't standing. I was actually braced down on the chair. I think I got him from the chair. Yes. So beautiful, beautiful, beautiful shoot. Absolutely. I mean, look at it. Look at it for yourself. Take that in. I don't even want to put my fingers down because I don't want to take anything from it. Red Phoenix Defense, 6.5 Grendel, 18.5-inch barrel. So you know, do I need to say any more? All right, now up next. This one here has to be the busiest AR I owned. Although it's busy, it's a piece, it's a work of art in itself. It's beautiful. The handguard tells a story, and I'm gonna just have to let you guys see it. And I want you to, your very first impression when you see this rifle, I want you to drop it in the comments. All right, y'all ready? Okay. This rifle is clear. There is no magazine. And look, let me turn it this way first. Look at this. Beauty. The handguard tells a story in itself. It says yoke gang with a hog head on one side. If you come over here to the lower, there's a hog head on the lower. And it even has the snout. Look right here. The hog snout. If you look over here, it's actually painted out. There's a hog painted out on here. It says yoke gang on the dust cover. This has to be, this is chambered. Oh, I didn't say, oh yes, I did say. This is chambered in 450 Bushmaster.
What about the other side?
Yeah, I'm gonna get to that. This is chambered in 450 Bushmaster, super heavy hitter. And as I was telling you when I said it told a story, if you look closely right here, it's a silhouette of myself holding the Beowulf. And if you look right here in that crosshair, there is a hog in target. And if you look up here further to the front of the handguard, there's actually a hog, looks like he's running away. What a story. Also has a 3.5 pound trigger. We have a very extended charging handle, butterflies out very much. Functions as far as bolt drop mag release are pretty standard, but we have a fully adjustable stock on here. Cheek rest, the butt stock comes out. It does everything. 450 Bushmaster. Oh no, I told a story. Look here. The mag release is a more pronounced mag release. Now, I fell in love with this so much visually. This was also one of those, I want to do something for you. I had no say, nothing about this rifle. Everything that was known and put into this was based off of what is known about me and what he knew about me and what he thought it is that I would like to see, and things that I did and all that good stuff. It's this beautiful, what is this, like an OD green camo, not camo, but like that green, that army green color. And it's great. Even the grip, it is a, this is a Magpul grip, although it's not rubberized, but it is textured. It also has a compartment under here where you can put, you know, your +1 or +2. You can put anything in there. Now, I know we don't have much pick space on here, but you do have your screw holes on here for you to adapt whatever it is that you would like to adapt. So that is a plus. As you can see here, there is 2 pieces of pick rails that have been adapted to this handguard. And I love it. It's just beautiful. This is something that I just want to put on the wall and just admire on how beautifully detailed this is. It is so nice. As I don't know if I mentioned or not, we are also running this is a 3.5 pound trigger on here as well. Nice, clean break on that trigger, and just the detail on this hog. It is a little heavy, I'm sorry. I keep taking it out of that frame. The detail on here is just beautiful. But look at me. Just look at me. Super nice. Very, very nice. So, out of everything that I have, what do y'all think? What did y'all see? What did y'all like? Oh, I didn't mention we're running, this is the VX Freedom loop weld on here. This is a 3x9x40. Yeah, just super tough looking. And my cap is missing. Anyway, Yoke Gang, what did y'all see? What did y'all think? I know y'all want to see these running. I know y'all do. If you're interested in seeing that, drop those in the comments. Let me know what it is that you want to see Rand, and we will definitely bring that for you guys. And I can tell you exactly, you know, while I'm shooting and give you exactly what it is that I like and why it is that I like it. And how I can appreciate the fact that somebody actually cares about me enjoying an AR-15. Most definitely. So, with that being said, yo gang, listen, I do not have a TikTok. I do not have a WhatsApp. I do not have a Telegram. So please stop talking to these people. Please, please, please. And if you're following a TikTok page that has 15,500 followers, it's not me. Please take your follow back and report. Let's get rid of them. So what did y'all think? I know I already asked y'all. So with that being said, yo gang, y'all already know I want to say I love it when things work, but y'all already know I love y'all for life.